Prospecting. This is one of the most fearful thing which most of the real estate agents fear about, and this is one reason, this is one fear that is making 87% of the real estate agents fail. Yes, you must have already heard of this scary data, the scary analysis that 87% of the real estate agents fail in their first year, in their first 5 years. Why? Because they do not prospect. They do not do enough prospecting. And agents who at least do 5 to 7 hours of prospecting every single week earn about $200,000 to $300,000 more than an agent who is not prospecting for at least 5 to 7 hours. Yes, so what you need to understand is, what you need to know is that you have to be prospecting to become successful with real estate agents. And when I say prospecting, what does that mean? Touching new clients, touching new prospects, making or getting new leads every single day. If you don't do that, your pipeline starts getting empty, and if your pipeline gets empty, you end up having days and weeks and months with no sales, with no money. So you need to be prospecting at least 5 to 7 hours every single week to have at least $200,000 to $300,000 more than your competitors, than the other agents who are not prospecting. Now, once you've started prospecting, what you also need to understand is you need to do a lot of follow-ups. To be able to convert any lead into a sale, into an appointment, you need to touch that client at least 5 to 8 times. That means that you need to at least follow up with them 5 to 8 times. Now, these follow-ups can be in different forms. It need not necessarily be that you're calling them 5 to 8 times, but it has to be in different types. Like, you can be calling them, you can be texting them, you can be emailing them. You have to touch that prospect at least 8 times to make sure that they are converting. Yeah, this is an industry average that you must be following. Most of the times, we either don't prospect or we fail with the follow-up. We get tired of following up after the second or the third try, the second or the third attempt. And that is exactly where we fail. Now, after listening to this entire video, this could be the last video that you are watching on social media. Why? Because after this video, you are going to get busy with, you are going to get tied up with a lot of prospecting and a lot of follow-ups. Well, follow-ups won't be difficult because with agent growth system, you can automate most of your follow-ups. But yes, prospecting is something that you will have to do on your own. But yeah, that can also be automated if you are using an agent growth system. But let's forget that. Let's not talk about the agent growth system right now. Let's talk about the prospecting and the follow-ups. So when we talk about prospecting, the first thing that we need to understand is what are the sources that we get the leads from. What are the sources? The sources are the databases that you have. The sources are the open houses that you have at least once a week or at least once a month or twice a month. The sources could be the online lead generation, the online Facebook ads that you are running, or the sources could be your existing connections, your existing thousands of Facebook friends that you have, or your existing followers that you have on Instagram or on YouTube. So these could be some very good lead sources that you already have maybe, but are not utilizing it to its best. Now, before we move on to how do we overcome the fear of prospecting, or I would say that you would be getting your answer to how to overcome the fear of prospecting by the time we end this video, even though I don't directly tell you about how to overcome that fear. What exactly stops us from prospecting? What exactly stops us from picking up the phone and start making calls? The number one thing that stops is we do not know who to call. We are simply clueless about who should I be calling because you do not have lead sources. You do not have a plan about who your target audience is, how to reach out those target audience. So you basically first have to have a list of people who you need to call, and that list could start with the contacts in your phone, right? People who are there in your contacts are buying homes, are selling homes, and why are you not reaching them? Why are they doing business with some other real estate agent when you are the closest person to them? It's just that you have not ever spoken to them or told them that you can be their agent. So come on, pick up your phone, scroll through your contact list and get started. Now, this solves your first reason for not prospecting or picking up the phone and calling is that you do not know who to call. Now, when you know who to call, the next problem that you have is you do not know what to say. Oh, when I pick up the phone, what do I exactly say to the prospect? What do I say to the lead? I just simply do not know. And that is why I fear from picking up the phone and start calling. Now, what do you want to say? What do you need to say? What is that one thing that your prospect might be wanting to listen from you, wanting to listen from a real estate agent? Can it be about some of the problems that they are facing? Can it be about the good prices that you can get them? Can it be about the good loan that you can get them? Can it be about a better locality that you can help them with? Whatever the different kind of problems that you think your niche faces can be that stuff, can be the exact thing that you can be talking to them about. So you did not talk about or say that, hey, hi, I'm a real estate agent and I'm buying and selling homes in your area. Would you be interested? No, they're not interested in who you are and what you do. Your prospective clients, your leads are interested in how you can help solve their problems. So you need to understand what problems they face and then start solving them. That is the first step towards building the confidence. That is the first step that you take towards building that trust. And that is the first step towards a converted client. That is the first step that you take towards completing a transaction with a client. Yeah. Now that you know what to say, because it is also said that if you do not have the information, knowledge brings confidence. Ignorance brings fear. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to say. Information brings confidence, whereas ignorance brings fear. You become fearful when you don't know anything, when you don't know what to say. But if you have the information, if you know what to speak, you will be more confident in front of when you call. And what you also need to understand is you have to have a plan. You have to have a plan of how many calls are you going to make, how many prospectings are you going to do, how many follow-ups are you going to make, and how frequently are you going to do this. You have to have a plan. It's not like you picked up the phone randomly, started making calls, got pissed off, got bored and stopped doing it. No. You need to be doing it as per the plan that you have made for yourself. Let's say that you have planned for 5 to 7 hours of prospecting every single week. What days of the week are you available to do that? What times of the day are you available to do that? You need to have that plan in your mind crystal clear so that you don't miss on it. It's like it's said, if it's not on your calendar, you're not going to do it. So the plan should be on your calendar. You should not be lacking on the plan and the environment. Now, when you have to pick up the phone and start prospecting, or when you have to pick up the phone and start following up, or when you have to pick up your laptop or computer and have to start mailing or texting, you have to have the right environment. You cannot be doing it in a lousy environment where you don't know what to speak, you are bored, you are tired, you have nothing to do. You cannot be doing it in that kind of an environment. Change your environment, make it fresh, feel fresh. You cannot be like shrinking and, oh, let's make a call. No, you cannot be doing that. You have to be confident, you have to feel confident and take up the phone and start making calls, because how you would be feeling, whatever attitude or whatever you would be feeling from inside is how you would be making your prospect feel. So they have to feel that they are speaking to a confident real estate agent. They should not get a feeling that, okay, that real estate agent himself is feeling sleepy and making me a call. He himself is not sure what to speak. He himself is not sure why have I called you. Now, if you give that kind of a feeling to your prospect, you are never going to convert. So setting up the environment right is really, really, really important. So what are the 4 things that we just learned that makes you scary, that makes you fearful about prospecting? You do not know who to call. You do not know what to say. You have a lack of plan and you have not set up the environment right. Especially post-COVID, when we have been used to of working from home, it's very essential that we set up the environment right. And whenever it's about the fear of prospecting, what big hurdle we face is that we find reasons to not pick up the phone. We find excuses to not pick up the phone. What are these excuses? What are these reasons that we give to ourselves? Man, if I make a call, the prospect might reject. The prospect might not show interest, and if he rejects me, if he does not show interest to me, he will not buy from me. And if he does not buy from me, I end up not making money. If I end up not making money, I end up being broke. And if I end up being broke, I might have to leave, or I would not be able to continue as a real estate agent. So with these many fears in your mind, if you start making the calls, you are never going to be successful. So you have to find reasons why you should be prospecting. You have to look for reasons why you should be calling. You should be looking for reasons how you are helping the community by making that call. What are the benefits? What are you going to earn? How are you going to, how this particular call or how the prospecting is going to make you more money, bring you the success that you want, and help you with all that you want. You have to be positive. You get what you look for. So if you are looking for the reasons to not call, if you are looking for reasons to not pick up the phone, you will get a lot of reasons to not do that. So if you look for reasons to make a call, if you look for reasons to pick up the phone, start calling, start following up, you will find a lot of reasons to do the same. And you need to make yourself accountable. You need to make yourself accountable. So if you have a plan, you need to make sure that you are following up on that plan. So if you are for some reason messing up on that plan, you need to make sure that you make yourself accountable for not making the calls, not doing enough, not taking enough actions. You need to make yourself accountable. You might have an accountability partner. You might look for friends. You might look for fellow colleagues. You might look for your spouse who becomes your accountability partner, who makes sure that you are accountable. You are doing the stuff every single day. And the biggest thing that you can do is celebrate every single time when you make it. Celebrate when you make a call. No matter if you were rejected or you were said a no, but celebrate. Be happy about the fact that you made a call. Be happy that you picked up the phone. You had the courage to pick up the phone, make a call and listen to a no. It's okay to listen to a no. It's okay to get rejected, because you won't listen to a yes until you listen to a no. You have to listen to maybe 10, 20, 50, 30 times to a no before you listen to a yes for the first time. So it's okay. You do not have to be fearful about prospecting. Rather, you have to get excited about prospecting. You have to be excited about the gift of prospecting. You have to be excited about what you are giving back to the society. You have to be excited about what value you are bringing into the system. You have to be excited about how you are going to help your prospective client. It's not only about you making money. When you make a call to somebody, you're just not making because you want to make money. You are calling them because you want to help them buy a home, or you want to help them sell a home at a good price. You are helping them, and while helping, you are also making a little bit of money. So you are not prospecting or calling or following up to make money, but you are prospecting to help them with what their need is, and while doing that, you are also making a little bit of money for yourself. So don't feel bad about it. You do not have to feel that you are doing business or being economical. No, it's not that. That is how the ecosystem is. If you help, you would charge for your time. That is obviously going to happen. But the primary reason that you are prospecting and making calls is you are wanting to help them with their requirements. If you take care of all of these things, the fear of prospecting is gonna go away, and you are gonna start doing it. And with 5 to 7 hours of prospecting, making $200,000 to $300,000 more, who would not want that? I know you would want that. And since you have been with me till the end of this video, I'm gonna give you with some free goodies, a free ad template, a free email template, and a free 15 to 20 minute training program on how you can generate unlimited leads, qualified leads for yourself. What you just need to do is click on the link below, hit on the like button, hit on the subscribe button, comment below, and I'll be sending you all that I just promised. See you in the next video. Have a great and a wonderful day. Bye-bye.